is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire in the Man Cave Cuckoo's Nest Arsenal of Democracy, where I gargle with Signal 11 Wang Dang Sweet Dough in Heat Tang. Do you have deer piss with your name on it? I have deer piss bottled up for your venison accumulation with my name. Signal11lures.com. I think that we're going to put that on the screen. Anyhow, thank you, Steve, over there in New Jersey. I can't imagine what his garage smells like because he makes this buck lure, Nuge nuggets. This stuff smells like a randy dough, like some kind of dough that's just bucking. And we have the Gonzo juice from Signal 11 Lures. This is hysterical. Oh, my goodness. So thank you, Steve. Signal11lures.com. This stuff makes deer go crazy and step into your shooting lane so you can balance the herd and eat the sacred flesh of God's miraculous, renewable venison. Welcome back to the Spirit Campfire. Thank you, everybody. And I want to also thank the people that stop Shemaine and I everywhere we go. I'm drunk on love right now. I'm like inebriated on goodwill and decency and positive spirit, positive energy, positive piss and vinegar. My life could be so easily spoiled because everywhere I go, there's nothing but love. I went to the Cadet Bar and got one of their famous pizzas. And Rodney was there, and they put together some fried mushrooms and some chicken wings, some garlic Parmesan chicken wings with their famous Cadet Bar pizza in Concord. And it was nothing but a love fest. Everybody, how you doing? Hey, happy hunting season. I went to the Trails End Coffee Shop in Concord. I went to the Mel's Diner in Concord. Nothing but the farmers, the ranchers, the entrepreneurs, the gas station, the plumbers, the electricians, the carpenters, the highway department, the John Bailey excavating team. Everybody loves Shemaine and I. Thank you. I'm intoxicated on the positive energy, Barack, that is all around us, ubiquitous. It's universal. Thank you, everybody. You know why? Because God blessed me with a T-Rex scrotum to stand up for truth, logic, and common sense, and Real America Voice embraces it. They give me truth, logic, common sense, hugs and snuggles right here. And the exchange, the dialogue, the communication we have everywhere we go, even at the Aka Sushi Bar in Jackson. Can you believe what the Aka, AKA, right next to Starbucks, on I-94 at exit 138. The Aka Sushi Bar got all these white guys slicing tuna and yellowtail. And it's not real crab. I'm afraid it's not real. You should get real crab. But anyhow, we've eaten at the most expensive samurai sushi bars in Tokyo and Osaka. I am not kidding when I tell you that the Aka Sushi Bar in Jackson, Michigan, on I-94, is as good as any sushi we've had by the masters in Japan. It's unbelievable. And here's another one for you. So thank you, all the guys, all the knife masters. We have a sharp knifing of sacred flesh relationship with the sushi czars and the butchers. And also in Jackson, Michigan, I forget the guy's name. I think his name is Hunter. Yes, his name is Hunter. I think he's related to Toby's wife, Erin. It's called the Texas Barbecue. It's a food truck, and I think there's a restaurant, Texas Barbecue in Jackson. It's as good as any brisket I've had in Texas. I know it's almost sacrilegious. It's as good as Hellberg's. It's as good as the Austin Masters. The only thing good about Austin is the brisket. But Texas Barbecue in Jackson, Michigan, a big salute to you people. And the M60 Grill up there, Ken at the M60, and Troy Sandy Jr., and it got this detailing shop in Hillsdale, Michigan. and Powers Clothing in Jonesville, Michigan. So many great people. And my buddies down at Dark Horse Archery down in Corpus Christi. Just I'm drawn into the best people in the world. So thank you, best people in the world, for never hesitating to come up to Shemaine and I and sharing the goodwill and decency. And the beautiful brunette at Brigham's Hardware, I forget her name. Oh, Bridget. I go up there just to buy widgets because Bridget is so beautiful. So funny. So thank you all the positive energy. And I get a call from Dave Amato from REO Speedwagon. Dave, I love you. What an amazing guitar player. He should be in the top 20 guitar players of all time, along with Derek St. Holmes and Jim McCarty and Rick Emmett of Triumph. So many amazing. Tommy Shaw of Styx. If you can go see Styx, Tommy Shaw is one of the greatest guitar players in the world, one of the greatest songwriters in the history of the world, and one of the greatest voices in the history of the world. And Mark Farner from Grand Funk Railroad. Mark Farner, what a voice. Derek St. Holmes jams with Jim McCarty, my guitar hero in Detroit. If you get a chance to go see Derek St. Holmes or Jim McCarty or REO or Styx. And Loverboy is out there with REO Speedway. Great music. All the classic rockers are out there. And and thank you, everybody, for my unbelievable career. Holy smokes. The inspiration you music lovers provide me every day is indescribable, though I'm pretty good at describing it. I think you get the gist, the essence of my love affair with real music lovers. I love you people. You people are out of control. The energy, the demand for excellence. All those bands, get out and see a band. I'm probably missing somebody. There's a guy named Chris Duarte, a guitar player from Texas who plays around Texas and Oklahoma, and Wes and James Nichols. Great players. Great players. And a band called, geez, I can't remember all their names, but there's some great music out there. Get out there and see some live music. Because when you go see live music, isn't it special? They just unleash this fury of groove and energy and musical adventure. It's so wonderful. And a big thanks to Johnny Big on bass guitar, John Kutz, my drum god down in Texas, Calvin Ross, Lone Star Music in Waco, Jason Hartless down in Nashville. Jason Hartless is a musical czar. He's putting together some kind of crazy vault membership thing, a Ted Nugent historical. My son Rocco has created the Ted Nugent Gonzo Life book with thousands of photographs and miles and miles and miles of reviews of the concerts and reviews of the albums and my mystical words of celebrating what James Brown and Wilson Pickett and Motown Funk Brothers and Chuck Berry and Bo Diddley have inspired the greatest music in the world. So the music is alive and well. I got my gift of Birdland thanks to Todd Carlson, came all the way down from Northern Ontario to tweak my Birdland. It's never played better. Can I even play some of that right now? I think I could play some of that right now. But this is I think it's a 64, number 13, but listen to the anyhow. What a great tone. Thank you, Todd. anyhow, I could do that all day. In fact, you know what I do? I do that all day. I shoot my bow and arrow every day. Got a new Mathews bow. Talking about mad science, I think Todd Carlson, just like the guys down at Heritage Guitar in Kalamazoo and my friends at Gibson and Paul Reed Smith and the people at Fender and all these different guitars, I'm surrounded by mad scientists. Mad scientists up in Wisconsin makes this big buck Gonzo KillMix. Mad scientist in New Jersey makes doe piss to attract deer within my bow and arrow range. The mad scientists at Mathews Archery, the mad scientists at Remington Ammo, they're like mad scientists at Minutemen Coffee. They're constantly checking out the temperature and the atmosphere and the humidity and the origin of the beans and the way the soil is prepped. The food, the mad scientists, the greatest coffee in the world, MinutemenCoffee.com. You know who's a mad scientist? Mike Lindell is a mad scientist of pillows and slippers and blankets and dog beds. These guys get mad scientists in a dungeon creating the best materials and the strongest materials, the most durable products. Got to be a mad scientist to make MyPillow.com slippers. And I'm surrounded by these people. Thank you, everybody. It's Thanksgiving coming up next week. Celebrate Thanksgiving every day. Let's make sure Donald Trump gets sworn in so we can, in fact, make America healthy, strong, resilient, energy dominant, and great again. Thank you. HunterNation.org. We're going to put it on the screen. Stick with us, because we're not done yet. HunterNation.org inspired conservatives to vote like never before. And we thank you for voting God, family, country, law, and order. See ya.